Hello everyone. Today we're going to get Hello everyone. Welcome to the 30 days to 30K challenge. Now, as I've said before, I have a live event coming up on Tuesday, October 16th. So it's time to go ahead and set up the event page. And the service that I'm going to use to do that is called Eventzilla.net. And the cool thing about Eventzilla is it's a free service that you can go into. It's very easy to set up a live event, and we're going to go ahead and do that because I'm going to the chamber tomorrow. Back to the chamber. Yep, I know. They have 3 events tomorrow, and I'm going to also print out some flyers to put. Remember when I showed you the video of the things up there by the front of the desk where the person at the front desk sits? I'm going to have that so they sit there so when people come in, they are able to pick it up and go ahead and register for the event. So here we are at eventzilla.net. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I come over here to sign in. Go ahead and put in my login. And here we go. See, I have no upcoming events. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a new event. And I'm just going to go with the regular preset. I'm going to choose a header. And the reason I'm going to choose a header is because I want to add a little bit of class to it. Now, they tell you exactly what size it can be, and that's 960 pixels wide by 100 pixels tall. And all I did is I just simply took the Juicebox logo and I stretched it out and made it so that it would fit that. And I do want to add a new logo. So I'm going to click to upload the logo, and we'll come over here, do a screenshot of the logo. And so I have that so that it's consistent, right? So it updated, I put a header in, and I put the logo in. If you don't have a header or logo, it's okay. You can use whatever, and you can do it without that. The first ones I didn't use logos and headers, but I wanted to go ahead and do that because I am promoting Juicebox local marketing partners. So I come over here and I hit save and continue. And whenever I do that, it takes me to the next page and the event name. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go with an event name that I know works very well. And I'm going to show you the PDF that I made for it. It's called Online Marketing and Social Media Crash Course. So that's what I'm going to actually name the event. So if I come over here and I go Online Marketing, if I spelled it right, that would probably help. And Social Media As I said, you could cut off 2 of my fingers and it wouldn't matter. It would not slow down my typing. And so what I'm going to do is I'll look through the thing here, and this is actually going to be a business event. And I'm going to put Crash Course for the name of the event. And then I'm going to come to the description. Now, to save time so that you don't have to watch me typing everything in, I went ahead and I actually copied some stuff down from the text that I know that works. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to paste it in. And you're probably going to have to change it because it goes in kind of plain, and you're going to have to change the font. So I'm going to come back and do that a little later. For right now, I just wanted to go through and put the information in. And then let's see, and then I'm going to come over here, take the next section, because I'm actually doing this at the Spartanburg Chamber, and I have the address there. And I'll come over here, and I'm going to paste that in. It's a big questions facing local business in Spartanburg. And let me just hit enter. We answer the big questions. How can you get your business to the front page? How can you do it on your own for your business? And then join us at the Spartanburg Area Chamber of Commerce. Now, if I highlight this, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go to font size, font family. Yeah, I'm going to come back and change this. I don't want to bore you with changing fonts and everything. It's there we go. Look at heading 1 there, and with these up here, I think I'm going to go with heading 2, and I'm going to center them like that, and I'm going to actually go ahead and center this as well. It says it is, but it doesn't look like it to me. Okay, well, there we go. And I'm going to change the color of the font on this part to red because I want it to stand out. I'm actually going to leave that like it is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually come down here. Now, I had a video created that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to go over here to YouTube, and this is the one. It's the online media online and social media crash course. And I'm going to come down here to share, and I'm going to copy the embed code. And I'm going to Command C to copy that. And I'm going to come back to, I know I'm moving fast, but the thing is you can always slow this down. You can come back. Now what I want to do here is, let me see if they have a WYSIWYG. Nope, I don't see that, so I'm going to put the embed code in. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. I'm going to take that back out, and I'm going to go to the, here where it says Edit HTML Source. I'm going to come in here, and as you can see, this is where what I'm working in first was called WYSIWYG. It's what you see is what you get. So you can type it in there, kind of like a Word document, right? But now I need to put the embed code from the video because I want it to show up in the body of what I'm putting together here. So I'm going to paste that in, and I'm going to update it. Now what you'll see is it puts that video inside the box here. I'm going to highlight that, and it puts the video in there. Right? So now I'm going to come down, hit enter a couple of times, and now I'm back to just typing in like a regular Word document. And I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it, and let's see. And let's go ahead and change this to that heading 1. Actually, I like heading 2. Let's go to heading. Let's see what heading 3 looks like. That's a little too small. So we're going to go to heading 2, and I'm going to center it, and that's fine. So I'd like to be able to put this in the center. I'm going to highlight this. Let's see if there we go. Got it in the center. Cool. So now I have everything centered going down the page. What you'll discover, and I have some bullet points over here. I'm going to see how well these bullet points actually come over to this page. Let me copy here, and I'm going to come down and paste. Now I know it seems like I'm cheating, but actually, as you can see with the formatting, I'm not cheating too much. And I'm going to go over here and let's do this as heading 3. Let's go ahead and do it as heading 2. And we're going to leave that over to the left-hand side there. Let's see. The secret's using YouTube to position your business. Let's get rid of it. Let's make it look a little better. Position. Let's change that to position you as the expert in your area. Cool. And we put those in there, and let's see what we have. Let's see if we have choices for bullets. I'm not sure that we do. Where are the bullets at? Here we go. Oops. Now let's undo that. So there's not really a lot of choices here. They don't really give you cool choices for bullets, but that's okay. We'll use what we have. And we're going to get rid of a couple of lines here and do that. And we're going to then come down and put a finally put the bottom line in here. I know that, let's see, do this, and I'm going to go with I'm going to go back to probably headline 2 here, and I'm going to I'm going to go to headline 1, heading 1, and I'm going to make it red. And oops, I don't want to do that. That looked ugly. And I'm going to go like this and center it, and that looks better. And let's see what we can do here. If we tab, oops, that didn't work out too good. There we go. And we're going to put, instead of national speaker, I said I wasn't going to use any of that. Marketing. There we go. And I'm going to make this red. Actually, make the whole thing red so that it stands out. There we go. So we answered big questions facing local businesses in Spartanburg. You get how can you get your business to the front page of Google multiple times? How can you do it on your own for your business? Join us with the address at the that, and cool. I think that's better. And come down here. So we got those. Now the event happens, it's going to be Eastern time, and it starts, it's going to be on the 16th. It's going to start at 9:30, and it's going to go to 11 o'clock, because I promised the people at the BNI meeting that I would have it end in time for them to be able to get to the event. So now I'm going to come over here and hit save and continue. When I say get to the event, I mean get to their BNI meeting. Virtual online event, no, it is an event location, so I'm going to put the details. The venue title is the Spartanburg area Chamber of Commerce. Address is 105 Pine Street. I think it's 105 Pine Street. Let's go back over here and check. Yep, North Pine Street. Got to put that in there. I want to make sure that people know how to get where they're going. North Pine Street in Spartanburg. That's South Carolina. Oops, I want to capitalize that, make it look pretty. The zip code. What was the zip code there? 29302. And the country is, now see, what I'm showing you here is if I can do this, anybody can. The ticket type, it doesn't really need to have a ticket. I just want them to register. The total of capacity for the event is going to be 30 people. And I want to collect information from event attendees, send individual ticket to attendees. Let's say yes, let's send them a ticket. Cancellation allowed. Let's say no. The Twitter handle, you can put your Twitter handle in there. And the event organizer description, you can put in there, let's see, Jody Underhill is the CEO of Juice Box Marketing. Just leave it like that for now. Yes, I'd like to enable discussions. I want to list the event publicly in Eventzilla and its partner directories for increased exposures. Absolutely. And so I'm going to go ahead and put save and finish. Okay, so here we are. It's all set up. This is what it looks like. We got the online registration. Sale ends 10/16 because that's the day of the event. We have what's the biggest questions facing. I'm going to go back in here and probably put a few spaces in here and probably clean this up a little bit, but you get the idea. So if you look over to the right hand side, it shows exactly where the event's going to be, the location. You can share it on Twitter, Dig, Facebook, StumbleUpon, LinkedIn. So there's a number of places you can do that. Now, the really cool thing that happens, so when they come over here, they click one, they click proceed. What will happen is after they register, it will actually pop up with a box that says, I can't do it here because I'm actually the register. It says that it's always great to attend an event with people you know. And there you have it. You have your Eventzilla registration page set up and you're ready to start promoting it. Now remember, when we go back and look at this, it is crashcourse.eventzilla.net, and you will have everything you need in order to start sending people to your registration page. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here to my the thing where I had it set up. And I'm going to come here, and you can see I have the online marketing and social media crash course presented by Juicebox. Registration is free. I'm going to put the registration link down here in the bottom, actually, and so that people will know where to go and register. So I just simply come over here. I'm going to add a text box, put it right down here, and I'm going to put www.crashcourse. Oops, I guess I should spell that right. .event. There we go. I need to stretch this out a little bit more so that it can, so it'll show up. Come up here to move it and bring this right over here. Move this up a little bit more. And there you go. And now I have my flyers all ready to go. Online marketing crash course, crashcourse.eventzilla.net. and they can go there and register. All right, there you go. So you have it. There's the sign. This is the page. You go there and register. Now, I will ask that you don't go register because that will skew the results. But if you want to, you can go through. You can do exactly the steps that I did here, and you have your registration set up. So there you go. I hope you all enjoyed this and have a tool now for having people register for your live event. Thanks.